Okay, maybe this worked. It didn't. We'll see. What I think about Twitch chat, even if oh yeah yeah oh that's nice, yeah, that's interesting. An interesting observation. The one thing I do like about Twitch is, and that's the one thing, can you can have a chat even if no stream. I know. Well, I'm gonna here. Let's fight the Echo Monster. Okay, so there we go. Oh well. Okay, gang. And I'm hearing it. I can hear again. Hey, Hawaii's infamous plate lunch in the house. Thank you, hey Kenny. Who? Oh, sumo. Sapnin. What? Oh, sumo sapnin. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. Sounds much better. Yes, thank you, sir. Ooh, eh. Wait, it's a new year. There you go. And some things probably happened. One, two, three, not it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, and I can hear again too. I can hear the background, and I practiced playing a movie and all that. In fact, what time is it? Let's try the opening and make sure that works. Okay, I'm gonna mute the elevator music here, and here we go. Yeah.
Look at me, hey, I'm inside. Island sounds, island wide, heavy on Hawaiian style. Gather round, come hear the sound coming at you from all around. Heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. Heavy, I'm heavy on Hawaiian style. I'm living on the Valley Isle. I'm heavy on Hawaiian style.
Okay, gang. Appreciate it. Thank you for putting up with my little reboot there. And Poppy Cheney, they can start. It's Lono's song. Yeah, I know. I kind of feel the same way. Too bad. Didn't work better for me. Hey, Andy, gotta be Hamajang. We the Hamajang gang. Well, yeah, I guess the Menehunes woke up and they've been hungover since New Year's and just finally decided to rear their mischievous little heads. Yeah, Cindy Krause. Can't I remember if I said how's it to you? DJ Smook, all the people coming in. Let me see if my and you see the trick is to be able to kind of reboot the eCam without rebooting the whole system, because that blows out all my polls that I had to rebuild once already. But let's start with one and see if that works. Okay, so today's first poll is, do you watch foreign language films? In other words, if something's in a foreign language and you have to read subtitles, do you do that? Okay, I did that last night. That's what spurred this thing. And it's a little bit distracting because you have to go down and watch, read the subtitles, and you kind of miss the action sometimes. So it's not something I like to do. But here, 70% of the people so far, almost 80 yes, 20 no, and 7 sometimes. So there you go. Yeah, I know. Oh, man. This was in French. My wife speaks a little French, and it's easier for her to watch French movies. But sometimes there's great... You know what I like about foreign films? And, is there Jeff? How are you? Huh? Welcome. Yes, the thing I like about foreign films is sometimes, they don't have that Hollywood a cookie cutter, hero's journey, as they call it in writing. It's sometimes it's so, By the way, for those of you who didn't hear in the beginning, it's 63 degrees in here, so I did the socks and jacket, and then things messed up, and I couldn't change because I think I wore this jacket yesterday again. Funny how you have to think about that. It's like going to work. Did I wear that outfit already? Oh, I know. Imagine. What does that mean, imagine? Oh, maybe I was talking about something and he actually listened, responded, and then I forgot. Most likely the situation. Whew. If I can keep up with the chat on DP, I can watch with subtitles. Yeah, I guess this is good training for that, yeah? I know. Whew, Andy, I learned how to understand a little bit of Tagalog. How do you say it? Tagalog? Early in life, that way, watching Filipino old flicks. Really, people say that they have learned languages watching foreign films. I don't know how you do that. Maybe I'm distracted by, hey, is that a dolly shot? Oh, look at that. Wow, a close-up. Maybe I'm doing that too much to concentrate. Yeah. Ooh, okay. By the way, I see you in offline channels. Glad I got here, though. Goof morning, all. By the way, I see you in offline channels. Oh, I say something like that. Now I'm going, what does that mean? I see you in... It's like I see dead people. I don't get it. DP? Yeah, Daily Pidgin? Is that one? Or director of photography. Oh, my God. You're talking to the president of Dyslexics Against Acronyms, Southern Hele. Oh, so I know. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, yeah. It's 29 here in mid-Missouri. Yeah, well, you're used to it. Us here. Oh, AS. Oh no, now you guys are gonna start doing acronyms. I'm toast! Oh no! Dirty mind here. Uh-oh. Well. Andy, you both Daily Pigeon and director of photography. And chief cook and bottle washer. Yeah, you remember that. It's 37 degrees this morning here in Houston. Okay, well, you're trying to make me feel better. Well, so I take off my socks. No way. I'm cold. I know. By the way, usually I try to make it to OG Sumo vibes and, comment a little bit and kind of dig the vibes. Not only did I have technical issues, for the first time today, my haptic display went off at a little bit before 5. Turned on, hey Google, turn on the light. Bing! And I was ready to get off. Closed my eyes and woke up and 15 minutes had passed. For the first time in 256 days in a row, I fell back asleep. I know, and I was like, and I was all panicked. I was like, whoa, hey, Papi Cheney just gifted Southern Hele. I hope I'm saying that correctly, Southern Hele. Yeah, Papi Cheney, now you are subscribed. How's that? Oh, man, the beginning of the end. I know, you know what they say, it's like, drug dealers, right? The first one is free. Watch out. I know. Tina Rose Cager, I was watching Chinese movies. I still cannot speak Chinese. Yeah, and when you do, your mouth all out of sync. Wow, this is a good movie. I really like it. My is from Japan. Shikoku Kochi. That's Big Island south of... No. She does not speak English very well. So I have been translating since I was 4. I'm fluent in Japanese. Kenny, you're fluent in Japanese? Nah, I never know that. Wow. Oh, that's fun for me seeing American films in foreign languages. Yeah, I did when I was on that episodic, what was it called? Marker, or the other one, Raven. It was Raven, and I saw it translated into German one time. Now I don't speak German, but it was so funny to see something like that. Yeah, I know. Okay, so far on the poll, 69% of the people watch foreign movies, 24%, almost a quarter, do not, and only 7%, sometimes. No, I'm not used to it. Haven't got used to it for 30 years since Hawaii time. Oh, I know what. Are we talking about the cold again? Let me get to the bottom of the chat. If I missed your comments, I'm sorry. But, I'm fluent in English. Are you? You know what, Green Man, you joke about that, but what I hear, English is a very difficult language. Now, of course, if you grew up with it, it's to us it's not, but for people who try to learn it, there's so many things that just do not make sense. Yeah. Yes, I'm fluent in Japanese. Wow, Kenny, that's very impressive. You're so lucky, you bugger. Oh, Kenny, can you sing Sukiyaki? Remember I asked Mike Bass that. We raid Mike Bass once in a while, and he does it, and he uses the real name of it. In America, that song was known as Sukiyaki. That's one. La da dee 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 dee, la da da dee 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 dee, la da da dee, la da dee 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 dee, da dee da dee, la dee dee dee. Yes, Bruce. What a heartfelt song. Oh, yeah. What's it about, Kenny? I heard it was about somebody walking in the rain, lamenting about a lost love. Was that it? It was very Japanese. Yeah, I know. Oh, look, Hamut baby and BBDs. What a combination. I used to be fluent in Pidgin. Yeah, me too. But it's like anything, Sorry for the nose wipes, but better than, I know. Oh man. When Kenny starts singing, Kimi Gayo, Time for Run, I don't even know what that song is. Is that the Japanese name of that? Oh, aloha kakayaka, everyone. I was preparing for my fur baby's food and my brunch: asparagus, mozzarella cheese, cooked in olive oil, topped with one peppered over easy egg, all on top of rice and a side of fresh ripe mango. Yes, but what are you having for breakfast? Oh, sing it, Andy. Felt a little romantic. It really has that. It's a touch of Japanese. It's funny how, certain, I'm not a musician, but certain patterns sound like languages. Like, I don't know if you ever heard this, but, My Way, right? And now the end is near, and so I face my final curtain, right? That was, oh God, anyway, who wrote that for... God, I opened for the guy. I can't remember him now. But anyway, he heard the melody. Okay, the poll is over. I won't lose my thought. 70% watch foreign language films. 21% do not. Papi Cheney just gifted Sandra Kalihi a sub. Mahalo, Papi Cheney. And 9% sometimes. Okay? But the song, right, My Way, he heard a French song and bought the song because he wanted to use the the music, but he changed the words and made it my way. And if you listen to "And now the end is near, and so I face," it sounds very French if you do it with a French accent. Listen. You know how hard it is to sing in a French accent? No, hum. Hum in a French accent. Oh, Paul Anka. Yeah, it was Paul Anka. Thank you. Yeah, Paul Anka. And he, it's not like he said, "Hey, I bought it. I love the tune." So, yes, I know Paul Anka wrote Paul. I just couldn't remember his name. But again, it's a French song. The French turned the city of New Orleans into a love song that was nothing to do with trains. Those French, what have they got against trains? I know. When I was opening for the Beamer Brothers and Honolulu City Lights was very popular here in Hawaii, they were contacted by Wayne Newton, who wanted to buy their song and change it to Las Vegas City Lights. And he wanted to make it his new signature song, and Keola wouldn't do it. He said, "No way. It's Honolulu City Lights." And Las Vegas City Lights brings me back again. Oh, he just couldn't do it. Anyway, if you were watching yesterday on the afternoon show, Kamawala Man wanted to hear a song that had that "Let's Get Happy Before You Get Old," because he just turned 75, and we could not remember what song it was out of the 50-some plus songs little movies that I did. Guess what? In the queue that I had for that day, for yesterday's show, it was there. Here, this is it, okay, for those who were wondering about the mystery. And yes, I went through all of them and finally found it yesterday afternoon. So let's take a little gander at the now not so new Maui Airport redo.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today. And when it's cold in the dead of winter, remember that snow melts away. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say remember when, if we keep on making memories where we stand, where we stand. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. And go put on that old wedding dress now. Probably still fits like a glove. And tell the band to play one more slow song, 'cause you still have all my love. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. One more cold drink, house on an old fishing boat. One more story from Grandpa Joe. Let's get happy before we get old.
Wow. Aloha Misha's Aloha hula girl with the mask on looked so good over the Maui airport. It looked like airport. I mean, Maui port. Oh, I know. I like that. Hey, how's it, Dave the teacher? Goof morning, everybody. And it definitely has been a goof morning. I know. That's how, but I stay already. Habut. I know. Oh, missing Maui now. Well, there you go. Sorry about that. Don't make you mean to miss it, but hey, Danny in the house. Hey, how's it, Gangi? So cold in Orlando, 48. Didn't want to get out of bed, all warm under the blanket on the cell phone. Yeah, I know how you felt. I was saying earlier today, Danny, first time I closed my eyes after turning on the light, getting up, and fell asleep for 15 minutes. Got up in a panic hoping, oh, I hope it's not 5 to 6 because I know I got stuff to do. Oh, kind of homesick. Oh, no, I don't mean to do that, you guys. But, well, soon enough, we'll be back to normal here soon. Hope so. Okay, let's go to the second poll here. Okay, let me close that. And it is, which would you prefer to be in a movie? Okay, imagine you're an actor, right? Or just bing, just for one movie, you got to be in a movie. What would you want to be in that movie? Okay, and the choices are a spy, a superhero, a jewel thief, a hired gun, or a romantic lead. Okay, which would you rather be? Let's let that sit for a while. Okay, and again, for those of you just joining us, these polls are more conversation starters, so give us a little subject to talk about here on the Daily Pidgin Live, right? Hamajang gang, that's how we do yum. I don't know, Rick. Danny Settle, it's easy to stay comfortable. I don't know. There's a few people might disagree with you on that. I think you're lucky if you can get comfortable. Yeah. There's some times, and you know what? You know what really helps me when I want to go, when I say to myself, this is so comfortable. When you think about a time in your life when you weren't so comfortable. That's why they say a lot of people who are like comfortable all through their lives, it's difficult for them to really appreciate something, For instance, if you slept on a box on the side of the road, downtown LA, whew, man, you get a cot, you feel like you're at the Taj Mahal, It's funny how, I really like this one here. Look what a good job she did on it. And she did the dolphin one, and I couldn't use it. I mean, I still have it. I wonder if I could just slide it on. I want you to see this. Well, hold on, let me try that, okay? I'm gonna, because I have it here in my mail. Let me see if I can just bring it up here. Yeah, here, look at this. Hopefully this will work. I don't know. Beak. Yeah, you see that there? That's dolphin here. And I was gonna make that one of the triggers. What if can I make that bigger? I don't know. Not sure. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, anyway, but that's yesterday when we suggested, hey, can you do a dolphin? This is Aloha Misha's dolphin. Beautiful, huh? Yeah. I know. Anyway. Such is the condition of life, right? Now let me see if I can bring these other two things back without ruining the world. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, what happened here now? Oh, come on, don't do this. Oh, no. Hey, wait a minute. I have a whisper. Let me see what that is. Sometimes. Oh yeah, yeah. You got me. That was from Shakalaka. Uh, okay. So now what I'm trying to do is be able to refresh this page here, and it doesn't seem to be working. But anyway, wait, hold on. Let me go back to my channel. I'm sorry, guys, but if I don't do this, I sometimes get lost. Okay, there we go. And yeah, see, oh, I can see the poll again. Spy. You want to be a spy, an international spy. Just because, Shakalaka, I know why you want to be a spy. Because they have cooler opening music. Yeah, a lot of bass. Don Costas arrangements. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. Guess what's leading, though? Never thought this would happen. Hey, Wolfpack Gaming cheered 11 biddies. Thank you, Wolfie Pack Gaming. Appreciate it. Oh, look at that. Romantic lead is in the lead. I never expected that. Never. OG Summer is now hosting my stream. Oh, thank you, OG Eva Beach Boy. Oh, appreciate it. Look at that. Okay, wow, romantic lead. Followed closely by, oh yeah, but then Spy, then Hired Gun, then Superhero, then Jewel Thief. They also have cool music, I know. It's easy to take things for granted. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. It reminds me of that joke in our neighborhood when we were growing up. Oh, my dad. Oh, he beat me all the time. Oh, you have a dad. I guess it's all perspective. Oh, Aloha Mish is amazing. Yeah. Just her stuff is, Well, let's take another look. Well, what is it? Okay, wait. No, here. Is this it? Doot. Yeah. I wish I could make it bigger. Usually I can, but I have to turn all this stuff off, I think. Hold on. Yeah, there. A little bigger. Whoop. How cool is that? Yeah, I know. You know what? I'm just going to use it. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. How we doing? Anyone got text about WikiLeaks leaking everything? You mean a service called WikiLeaks is leaking? No! Alert the media. Wow. That's by the way, Hawaii's infamous plate lunch. That's a little political, if you don't mind, and I know you might thinking, no, I'm just yeah. We call that the spark that starts the forest fire, because someone will tee off on that and talk about somebody who was involved in it, and then boom, suddenly we're off to the races. So if you don't mind, Aloha infamous plate lunch, that's the spark right there. So if can, we'll stay away from that. We come here to get away from, and I have to be honest, the news. I watch the news, I gotta go take a shower afterwards. Anyway. Aloha, let's see. Good morning, Kavika in the house, right there. Good morning, Kenny. All right, Kavika Eluakani in the house. I told my wife our phones are spying on us. Nonsense, she said. I laughed, she laughed, and Siri laughed. Alexa laughed. Oh, that's too funny. Good morning, Uncle Andy and Hamajang gang. It's funny about that, a phone spying on you. Here's a little a test that people do, right? Just throughout the day, every once in a while, with your phone near your mouth and not turned on or anything, said, say, I'd really like to invest in gold. I think gold would be a good investment. Say that every hour for about 3 days, just as a test, and see if you start getting ads for buying gold. I know. A friend of mine says he did that, and that's what happened. I never did it because I'm not going to do that every hour. I can't remember to eat. Well, I guess that's not remembering. But anyway, if I got a cookie every time I did it, maybe. Whew, wow. I love spy movies. I would love playing all the different characters and traveling to great places in great cars. Yeah, that's right. But you know what? Romantic lead is in the lead. Doesn't that surprise anyone else? Hey, okay, today, Gangi, drinking Maui coffee from George Kamoku on his cold, foggy Seattle morning. From Joy. Is it Kamoku? Is that how you spell it? Yeah, like I would know. If I was in a movie, I'd be the sidekick. I'm classic best friend supporting cast material. But which kind of movie do you want to be sidekick? Would you want to be a sidekick to a superhero? So you're saying you would want to be you want to be Robin to someone's Batman, huh? Maybe that's it, right? I'd like to be the stud lead, but always cast as the thug. No, you can be anything you want. So in this one, what? You want to be the romantic lead? Oh, I'm guaranteed. Bing! Wave the magic wand, Kavika. 6-pack abs. I know. Sumo! What did he say? I never see. Oh, that's a pretty dolphin. Yes, it is. Yeah, look at that. Oh, pretty dolphin right there. I know. She's so good at that. Yeah, dolphin. Oh, you see, now when you guys do the dolphin, I have to manually do it, right? Hold on. Oh, beak. There it is. At dolphin. I know. Okay, yeah. Oh, mahalo, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, hey, Cisco. Where you been, brother? Aloha, Andy and Gangi. Stay lurking. Been busy catching up on my 2021 resolution. Stay cleaning the inkjet nozzles on the Epson printer. Stay sunny. You know what? I can't tell you how often the phone rings and I can't answer it because I'm cleaning the inkjet nozzles. First person I ever heard that does that. Romantic lead, 37%. Winner, chicken dinner. Hired gun, 22%. Whoops, and then the rest kind of fell into place. Hey, hi, Dixie Dreamer. Oh, aloha. She's saying how's it to everybody. Dixie Dreamer, good morning. Oh, there you go. Happy Saturday. I sent you a video, Dixie Dreamer. It's not great. Oh. Oh, I don't know why suddenly I felt bad when you said that. I sent you a video. It's not great. Oh, habut. I know. Oh, Jewel Thief would be fun with ladies like Ocean 8. Who's with me? Yeah, there we go. Thank you for the habut. Oh, the video not great. Yeah, that would be it, Marmac. Imagine that. I know. I went and turn off all my voice activation stuff, location history, and try to avoid letting my phone get too up in my business. Oh, well, you know what? I don't care. Everybody goes, oh, aren't you afraid? Your phone is spying on you. I don't do anything interesting, really. Maybe there was a time, like, my wife and I were talking about it the other day, how glad we are there weren't cell phones when we were out yee-hawing around town. I know. I would have my own channel that I had no control over right now. I know. Oh, man, I can't imagine if just a GoPro in my car would be a full-length movie. Oh, Southern LA. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you thought that was funny. 6-pack of what? Abs? No, just a regular six-pack, like of, Coors Light. Which is bloody redundant. A friend of mine said that one time. That is a clean dolphin gift, Uncle Andy. Yes, it is. Yeah. Very nice. Watch out, it's gonna be one of these days it's gonna be somebody's tattoo, yeah? Boot right there. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Colors might be a little light for tattoo, but sure nice, yeah. I know. Oh, the name Bondi, Jane Bondi, Her Majesty's Secret Service. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, are we at the bottom of the chat? Love the Habut baby. I know. Well, that one's available. You just, Dave, you type exclamation point Habut, and it's Habut, Habut. Try that. Type an exclamation in the chat. Type exclamation point and then Habut, Habut. Which is, by the way, short. Somebody pointed this out to me the other day. It's there we go. See, look, Habut baby. And it's short for habuteru, which is a Japanese word for pouting, I guess. For sure, all the Filipino guys like be in one romantic lead in a movie. Oh, look, Habut baby. I know. Yep, they're good job. No spaces. Yeah, sorry. You're right. No spaces. Oh, okay, everybody gonna type Habut now. The why our parents said be home when the sun goes down or when the street lights come on or you in trouble. Mine was street lights. We had street lights where we live. And I know. No spaces. Okay, gang. Let's see. Let's play this one here. Hey, Danny. Thank you for hosting. Pretty man. Someone was asking about Kalihi bravery. They grew up in Kalihi, went Kalihi Uka school. So this is for, and I can't remember who sent me that email. Hey, I heard you had some pictures of Kalihi Uka school. I circle it. I don't really feature it, but here it is.
Through this world, will you guide me? Through this pain, will you always hold my hand? When I need you, when I don't know what I'm doing with myself, I'm a lost soul, walking through this world like I have some idea. When I don't, and I take on the baggage 'cause I think that I can, and I wait for the right time to go with my plan and come to you and tell you how I feel. And when the morning comes, I will feel that I am brave again. And when you pass me by, I will smile and then I'll walk away. I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I'm going. It just seems like there's something in the way that you are that makes me smile like a drunk. It makes me high like a drug, makes me wanna be near you like I'm caught in this fog. And I wait for tomorrow 'cause I know that I can. And I wait 'cause tomorrow I will go with my plan and come tell you how I feel. And when the morning comes, I will feel that I am brave again. And when you pass me by, I will smile and walk away. And then I'll think of it, think of it. And then I'll crave for it and feel it all over And when the morning comes, I will feel that I am brave again. And when you pass me by, I will smile and walk away.
I really like that song, you know. I mean, you know, the words, if you listen to it, here's this woman who's like, you know, kind of teetering between, oh, you know, this guy, and then she goes to sleep, gets up and strong, and it's all right, I don't need you. And then, oh, you know, but, you know, he kind of pretty, you know, and then nah, I'm on my way, you know. And it's funny because, you know, how many women nowadays, you know, they rail against, you know, like fairy tales that depict young women, you know, whose whole life revolves around some Prince Charming or being saved by some guy, and they're going, what? You know what I mean? And it's just training a bunch of women that you're nothing without some guy, you know. I saw the funniest thing the other day. This Cinderella was sleeping, right? And this prince rolls up on a horse, you know, and he's all decked out, and he gets off the horse and he walks over and he looks at her, and she's just laying there like that. And he reaches over and he kisses her softly, and she wakes up and goes, pack, and just slaps him. How dare you molest me while I'm sleeping? Oh, so funny. Anyway, oh, you guys know you still get kalihi meats. There's a segue for you. Oh, they used to have good kalbi meat. I don't know. Maybe anybody? No? Typing on the phone hard, misspelled again. Hey, this is a spelling-free zone, Darlene. No shame, just get them out. I know, because sometimes when you know, there's something going on and you're trying to get it out, and then you fix it, and then you fix it, and then the subject is gone. Believe me, I'm trying to speak it, and I have trouble. I rail against the TV shows that present men as fumbling and ineffectual. Yeah, I'm all with you on that, Green Man, because, you know, men don't fumble, and then they have smartness. That's so funny, Andy. I know. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I mean, all that stuff. I mean, it goes both ways. Don't get me wrong, but you know, in the I remember my sister. She was just all about, you know, how pretty can I be to attract some prince, and I was going, you know, that's a fairy tale. They don't exist. These guys on horses that swoop in and save you. Oh, Rick S., we have a place that have our hands on learn class and learn FFA. Oh, you always, Cisco, you gotta, I know, we gotta have a user's manual that go with your posts. They do if they're Alabama running backs. They fumble. Wow, Southern football reference. What? I don't follow football. I don't know. Andy, looks like my last post is a .com clickable link post. What? Is it? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, if you have something that you think might be interested, let me know, and I'll be happy if you think the Hammerjack Gang will. I'm looking back. I can't go back too far. I'll lose it. Sorry. Ooh, Katie. Hey, Soda in the house. Hey, remember the term for that is mimbo for men and dimbo for women. No, it's bimbo is for women, and a man is a mimbo. I've never heard that. Yeah, and why not? Don't worry about it. Sorry for what? Not. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just saying. I'm sure that team you made reference to is having a lot of fumbles, and I would have appreciated the joke much more if I went, oh yeah, and they're running back. Why did they trade him for that other guy? Because oh man, they need stronger D. I'm not one of those guys. Sorry. It is in many ways. It is in many newer movies. Well, yeah, that's why I said in older movies when a lot of people were still growing up. In other words, your age. It didn't. Yeah. See, if you try to do a URL, it won't work. Out the joke, the link. If it's a link to a joke or something, I'd rather you didn't do that because just people, and then they ricochet off. Just rewrite and post. Yeah, that's it. That's how I feel. Hit that button. No shame like that. Okay, so we should be doing a poll, I think. Is that where we're at? Anybody remember? Oh. Did you ever watch a foreign language film? Didn't we do that one? Yeah, I think we did that one. And this one is, which would you prefer to be in a movie? Okay, we did that one. Romantic lead. Here's one. Oh, okay. I guess this is the poll. I can't. It's one of the. Anyway, how well can you parallel park? Okay, here we go. Let's start the poll. How well can you parallel park? Right? And the question and the answers, the choices are, I'm good, I'm a few tries, I avoid it, okay, last time was on the test, and depends on the car size. Okay. How do you feel about your ability to parallel park? Oh, listen, and Soda says, I fear it so much. Why? Okay, Taz cracks me up every time he cut and paste for one long joke and it cuts out the punchline and then he no come back and post the punchline. Taz, yeah, I know. It's difficult, what he's doing, trying to and stay on the subject. Mean. Pleads the fifth. Well, hey, I don't know what it's like in your state, but here you have to parallel park to be able to pass the test. And some people, that's the last time they parallel park. I wonder how many people show up with those cars that will parallel park for you. Have you seen those? You just pull up and do the thing, and then the car parallels, reads and has radar and all that, and go ding, 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 ding. I wonder if that counts. I'll bet you it doesn't count, and they use the same argument that I had with a teacher when my 31-year-old dyslexic son was in second grade or third or whenever it was, and they were trying to learn math. And I gave him a calculator to teach him how to do math. And the teacher says, he can't use a calculator. We want him to learn how to do math. And I said to her, what do you think? Calculators are going away? You know, what do you want him to be able to do? You know, figure out how many furs to trade for heating oil? I mean, I know I was just into this whole, it's crazy to think that a calculator wouldn't be available. Right now, think about this. Right now, how long would it take you to have access to a calculator? Whether it be on your phone or your screen or whatever. Think about that. How many of you just whipped out an abacus? Oh, well, let me see, And by the way, that wouldn't be allowed either. It has to be carry the wand. That business. I know. I'm still having that same argument. It's been 28 years. Anyway, someone complimented my parking today. They left a little note that said, parking fine. Oh, how nice. And he was so well dressed. How often do you see men wearing hats? I know. I learned to drive with my mom's giant 80s faux woody station wagon. Cool. The boat, I can parallel park anything now. Oh, yeah. Oh man, I love those. Did it have like the big heavy wood around the end and then that paneling, that stick-on wood on? Oh, those were cool. Did the back seat face backwards when you put it up? They had those. I remember this comic said one time, I saw him on stage, he goes, yeah, you're facing this way. Everybody else, you're on a different vacation than your family. Andy, the calculator thing is spot on. Yeah, well, because you probably have to do that, I know. Yeah, when the teacher says you won't always be carrying a calculator in your adult life, we look, we have phones. I know, it's crazy. Yeah. And the thing about that one, too, is, the teachers, they'll say that kind of stuff. And you won't always have a calculator. Well, then I'll be hiking. What do you want me to do? Count bears? Come on. If I'm someplace where math is important, I'll probably have a calculator handy. Let's talk about those scenarios. I know. And the thing about it is they'll teach you all this long division, as they used to call it when I was in high school, but they don't teach you about first and last, rent and how to get a phone when you graduate. It's just crazy. Oh, I hear that driving with your parents is traumatic. Well, most people haven't driven with my parents. I'm guessing. I'm thinking of all the people that drive, how many would actually drive with my parents? I don't understand. Hey, an Irishman was flustered because he couldn't find a parking space in a large mall parking lot. Lord, he prayed, I can't stand this. If you open up a space for me, I swear I'll give up drinking whiskey, and I promise to go to church every Sunday. The clouds parted, the sun shining on an empty parking space. Without hesitation, the Irishman said, never mind, I found one. Yes! Vista Cruiser, oh man, you know the name. And the sideways jump seats in the back, oh yeah. Oh, it had sideways jump seats. Oh, those are even better. Oh man, because you can face each other, the kids, they can argue, I know. Look at this, 61% of the people think they're good. And I say think they're good because, jury's still out. And 26, I'm a few tries. 10%, I avoid it. And depends on the size of the car. One person. A while back, I was meeting some work buddies at a bar, one tight spot right in front of the windows in the place. I nailed it on the first try. I went in and those buggers were betting on how many attempts I'd need. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, Rick. Oh, man, you live for those moments. Get out. Dude, you owe me a beer. Oh, and they come in. Rick, model, bruh. You just bought the house around. Probably didn't cry up on my telephone. I'm good at parallel parking. Yeah. I'm pretty good. In fact, I have I put a trailer hitch on the back of my truck. It didn't come with one, so I had to buy this thing and put it underneath and mount it to the frame and all that. And I did it just so I can put the trailer hitch on it, and it sticks out this far. So if I'm near a wall, I can just go and kind of tap the wall with the trailer hitch and know that I have this much in the bumper. And I've never done that to a car when parallel parking. I'll have you know. Okay, I'm not a math teacher. I use calculators all the time. Bingo! I know. Okay. Look at this. 61% of the people feel they are good at parallel parking. And I guess that's one of those things where, the small wins. I know. Have you seen people try to park somewhere where you go, well, what are you doing? Like, even if it's like one of those things where you just back into a stall and some people can't do it. It's like, take away their license. OMG. Ku'aloha. Yes, last parallel park was on the road test, and the bugger actually got out of the car to look how close I was to the curb. How's that? Yeah, you can't be more than 12 inches from the curb after parallel parking. Did you know that? 12 inches. That's this far, I know. I pride myself on just the tires almost touching the curb. Nah, boo-boo. That's why I put those kind of tires on my truck. I don't know if you remember the pictures of my truck. I put these I think they're basically off-road tires, but they're designed to run on pavement so you don't get that hum. But anyway, I bought them because the sidewalls are real, extra heavy duty because I'm always curbing my tires. Oh, learned on a Lincoln Continental. The hood was longer than the rest of the entire car. Oh my, was that the 8? Oh man, no. The 4 or something. My dad grew up, with Lincolns, always used and just guzzle gas. Okay, 63% of the people, I'm good. I'm a few tries, that's 26. I avoid it, 9%, depends on the size of the car, 3%. Last time was on the test. But Ku'aloha said that, so evidently she didn't take the poll. Yeah, so let me see here. We have 64 people watching. That's 20, that's 31, 30, 34, 5, 6, 36. Yeah, about half the people are taking the test. But again, I believe half are on handhelds, so it's tough for them. Ooh, for parents when they're learning. Yeah, best calculator is your fingers. There's actually a way to do this thing. So you like add 2, add 3, and it's kind of like an abacus vibe on your fingers. I don't know how to do it, but there's some people who do it, and they can do complicated division and stuff. I know. My parents told me, we watched you be a klutz all your life. We're not riding with you. No, they didn't. Did they say that to you? Oh, I need the Habut baby. I don't. How old were you when they said that to you? I was only 9 years old, and I was driving, and they wouldn't drive with me. Oh, syncopated time in music. Oh my God, what you get your, oh, thank you. Oh, poor Shakalaka. Her parents went tell her they don't like ride with her. We had a white-ish Crown Vic with a faux wood paneling, oh no, it wasn't a Crown Vic then, red interior, and always had the rear-facing seat. Oh, I wish I had one of those. I don't know where I would park it, but man, I think those are cool. You ever see people, they customize those and turn them into surf wagons? Ford Crown Victoria station wagon, vinyl seats that burned your legs in the summer. Ah, the memories, yeah. That's what she said, VC, and I thought it was a Crown Vic, but anyway. My dad was very old-fashioned, said girls don't need to drive. Have a man to drive them. What? So he never tried to teach. But then Rick married me, and I insisted on how learning to drive. He taught me, but it was stressful time in our marriage. Just saying. Yeah, I taught 2 teenagers how to drive. I know a little bit about that. And basically, you have to get in that car and go, today I'm going to die. And then you can relax because you realize at this point your life is over. And I think teenagers may be a little rougher, especially my boy, because they're at that age where they it's so important to them not to be wrong. I said, no. Then that was a left turn only lane. No, it wasn't. Yeah, yes, it was. No, it wasn't. He said, okay, go around the block, come back in. Look, is that the lane? Look at that arrow. What is this lane? Oh, maybe they changed it. I know. Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. They could have repainted that arrow in the time it took us to go around the block. I'm so sorry. I apologize. That's a funny YouTube on women drivers. It's not hard to find. Oh, women drivers, it's like a joke. But you know what? My wife drives way better than I do. So does my daughter. So, and if I had to pick whether to drive with my son or my daughter, I think I would pick my daughter. Yeah. She goes, Dad, you notice I drive slow like you? Yeah, I know, but I'm old, and I drive an old truck. So that's the difference. Her car is like brand new or something. Okay, I'm going to try to get to the bottom of the chat. Then we're going to play another video here. I want to make sure nobody new has come on, especially. I listened to a great band called Good Asian Drivers. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, man. Yeah. If Shakalaka was in a band, it'd be called Installed Drivers. Oh, sorry, little geeky joke there. Anyway, what do you say? We take a little drive, and I think, Miles, I think you like this one. Coffee in Haleiwa. Let's check it out.
Some eyes that see me from the inside. Nothing left to hide, not even from myself. very soul, dear. Find your darkest parts and let the light in. Oh, I wanna call you mine and kiss the night goodbye, and we'll be holding on to the morning dawn, darling. We together, holding on. Tell me what you want, darling. We together, you and me, holding on to the morning dawn, darling. We together, holding on. Tell me what you want, darling. We together, you and me. We can spend our days walking on the bright side. Never have to hide again. Together never has to end. And we'll be holding on to the morning dawn, darling. We together, holding on. Tell me what you want, darling. We will be together, you and me, holding on to the morning dawn, darling. We together, holding on. Tell me what you want, darling. We together, you and me.
I know. Who's there, sir? Look who decided to show face here today. Oh, and what? You already want to get down, old dog. This is my old dog. I know. What, you don't know how to act being up here. Say hi to the Hammerjang gang. No, you don't want to? I know. Look at that. When it's funny too, his face is all turning white now. Look at that. Oh, yeah. You want to go down already, huh? You don't like it up here, do you? Okay, I'm going to try to put you down. You ready? Not that kind put you down. Don't get nervous. I know. Okay, so I hope I don't hurt you. You ready? Oh, there you go. Oh, I know. Puppy! No! Puku, yeah, there's Puku. Puka. No, it's a Puku. P-U-K-U. I know. A puku is it's a Hawaiian, like let's say there was a crack in a canoe or something, and you take a wedge of wood, and then you put it in the crack, and you kind of pound it in, and then make it fit, right? What goes into that crack is called a puku. Yeah. Hey, Rick. How's it? Mahalo for the 50 biddies. I appreciate that. Yes, that's the one that rarely makes an appearance. Oh, ooh, old Pop. Oh, yeah, I know. We've had that dog for 15 years now, something like that. Yeah, still pretty good. Every once in a while, limps a little bit. If he gets crazy and runs fast after that. Oh, and I went, oh. And the joke in our house is he's just like me. Okay, last dad joke for the day. I told my wife I wanted to be cremated. She made an appointment for me this afternoon. Hi, doggy. Yeah, there we go. Gray whiskers of wisdom. I know a little bit about that, I know. Today I noticed, as in the bathroom, this part of my hair right here used to be really black, you know what I mean? And now it's turning white. You see how you can't hardly tell? There used to be this like black streak, and I think it's like when we started this show. So, Only a matter of time, gang. And my wife, my daughter says, I can't wait till you have like that really white hair. Oh, that's too funny. I want to be treated like a dog. Oh. Well, I tell you what, most people say that, the one who has the best treatment is the dog. Seriously. But it's interesting, when they're small like this, there's enough room here where, it must seem like a lot of space for them. I mean, if you had a greyhound, this would seem like a postage stamp, but, oh, Puku, right, got it. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I didn't, mean anything, but you're not the first to call him Puka. Oh, I know. Anyway, Puka is a giant magic rabbit. Really? Did they do a Hawaiian version of Harvey or something? Or was that the real name? I don't remember the. I know. Is IKR mean I know, right? Is that what it stands for? I'm guessing. Again, President of Dyslexics Against Acronyms strikes again. Okay, let's do the very last poll here, and it is okay because we were talking about cars, so this kind of makes sense. Why was the worst car you've owned so bad? Right? Of all the cars you've owned, thanks, Kevin, 808 for the 100 bits. Mahalo. Thanks, you bugger. Why was the worst car you've owned so bad? Okay, we're going to start the poll. Look at the top of the chat there, and you'll see it. And the choices are, it was unreliable. It was old. It was rusty, expensive to fix, or handled badly. The worst car you ever owned. Why was it the worst? Yes. Oh, thank you, Southern LA. Appreciate it. Okay. Hawaiian version of Harvey would be hilarious. I don't think I saw the English version of the big rabbit one. Funny, I know of it, but I can't remember ever seeing it. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Harvey was a puka, the giant rapper. His name was Puka? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, now I know I didn't see it. Oh, yes, Harvey was a puka with a Pooka. Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense, but I still, now I know I didn't see it because I would remember that. Holy rabbit! No, he's Puka. Yeah, I know, that's what I said. Oh, sorry. Okay. On this thing, why was the worst car you've ever owned so bad? If I had one more choice, I would have put color. Some people have cars that they kind of liked, except this whole lime green thing. I don't know. What? I had a Ford Pinto. There was no floorboard. When it rained, I got all wet. What? You couldn't go City Mill and cut one plywood and get them down there? Taz, come on, you serious? Oh, oopsie. I don't know. I bought a used car once. It ran great. It looked nice, but it was full of red ants. No! How the heck? Oh man, I never heard of such a thing. Full of red ants. Where did they live? Don't red ants need a nest, or do they just always, are they rogue? Oh man, how did you discover it? La, da, 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 da. I guess in an hour and a half I'll be, wow, what the heck? Oh my God, oh, oh man, it sounds like a nightmare. Oh, luckily, I never had a very bad car. Oh, aren't you lucky? Well, a lot of people, when they were first into the car thing, they couldn't afford, they bought what they could afford. I mean, I remember buying cars when I was right out of high school, which was earlier than most. I bought cars for $50. They were illegal. They were, rust buckets that somebody, there's no papers. That's all right. Just watch for cops kind, My first two cars were $50, and then I traded the second $50 one for a $150 car. Whoa! It was a 62 two-door Falcon for $150. Oh, I wish I had it today. Anyway, I'm bad at math and spelling. Oh, welcome to the club, Aware. Yeah, we should start. James Stewart was in that movie, Harvey. Yeah, I know it well. I mean, I know of it, but I can't remember ever seeing it. I'll try to find it. 2002 Dodge Durango, constant fixes. Well, let's see, 2002. Oh man, I'm showing my age. I'm going, what? It's in the 2000s and you have to, well, if you don't enjoy fixing it, Durango, and that's, I don't know what kind of motor you had in that bugger, but those big Dodges, you didn't have the 5-liter, did you? That thing, talk about gas. Brah, I wish I was kidding about the red ants. I was driving to Leeward Community College and was getting bit. Man. Husband complains that his Escort had both English and metric parts in it, and he never knew which one until he had to fix it. Yeah. They have those, in my my GMC, again, it's a 1968, and there are certain bolts in there that are metric. Now, I know certain, American, what do they call that? I forget. But, correspond to metric. But this is like a full-blown metric. You look into the how-to, and it refers to them as metric. Like the 10 millimeter. I think a 10 millimeter is a half inch, right? But not all of them are like that. Dictionary from the old Celtic. I'll watch the trailer. Actually, I would catch the bus. It was 24/7 service. Well, if you have access, not everyone did. I had a Ford wagon with 2 heads and no OBD. It was actually happy when the heads went. 2 heads and no. You mean you're talking about that thing that you stick on the bottom and it reads? Yeah. Okay. My first car, ratty VW Bug. Still thought it was a great car. Yeah, that's right. My first car was in 1985 VW Beetle. I wish I still had it. Yeah. It's funny how many people dump Beetles when they're so easy to fix. And a lot of times you just change the motor. I knew guys that could change the motor in 20 minutes. Hey, watch this. Because you drop, on a Beetle, you lift it up and drop the motor and swing it out the bottom, right? Yeah, they could just do. There were competitions on how fast you could change a VW Beetle motor. 85. Was that the Super Beetle? And the front hood had a little kind of bulge in it, so you had slightly more space. Yeah. Tina, my first car was a 66 VW Bug. The last of the 6 volts. Man, if you had that today, Cindy Krause. I know. Let's not do that. We get into that kind of stuff and we'll all be kicking ourselves in the head. First car was a used dark blue 65 Ford Mustang that I bought at Enchanted Lakes for $1,000. Oh, man. car aficionados love that anecdote, and it's real. Where there was that, I think it was Smith Barney or something. There was some investment firm that ran an ad, and there was a man and a woman sitting in a living room, and right, and the man's reading the paper, and he goes, "Hey, look, a '65 Mustang convertible, $3,500, honey." And she goes, "No, we're putting our money in Smith Barney, where it will make money, not lose money." Oh, and he closed the thing, right? And right, of course, the next year, the stock market tanked and the '65 Mustang convertible tripled in price. I'm sure I might have some of that off, but that was the basic tenor of the of the ad and what happened, because it actually happened. Listen, just watched YouTube video this morning about teams of two guys racing to change VW motors. There we go. Yeah, mine wasn't. I don't think. I don't remember. Oh. You probably didn't notice it, but the original hoods, they were like this, and then in a certain year they bubbled like this a little bit, and it was just to give the trunk a little more room. Oh man, my first car was given to me by my godfather, a '56 Chevy two-door hardtop. Oh man. Oh, I know. Yeah. 55, 56, 57. Were there better 50s cars than those three Chevys? Especially the two doors. Oh, man. My colleague said he is not a car guy, but we are walking to the Maydult, the May Fair, and he is telling me all about these great cars we are passing. I'm like, you sure you don't like cars? No. Okay, so most people didn't like their bad car because it was unreliable, and old and expensive to fix was second place. Handled badly, 9% of the people picked that. And one person didn't like their car because it was rusty. And I'm sorry I didn't include red ants, because as far as, I've heard of roaches, right? People having roaches in their cars, but never ants. Oh my goodness. My colleague, oh yeah. He goes, no, okay, yeah, I read that one, I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, I really expect to give this truck to some grandchild one of these days. Think of how cool that would be. I mean, it's 31 years old now, right? So in let's say 15, 16 years, right? Think about it. If I keep it right and keep it up. Ladybugs too. Really? Ladybugs? Are you talking about Volkswagens or actual ladybugs being in cars? I'd rather have ladybugs than red ants. I mean, if I had to pick between the two. You know what I mean? My first car, '75 Ford Pinto, $500. Loved it. Perfect for a single girl going to school and working at Tripler Hospital. Oh, the Pinto, but the Pinto. I love that they named it the Pinto, right? Because there was the Mustang, and they were hoping the Pinto would, become as popular. I can't say. Back in the day, if you had a car, you were doing well, right? The old bus-up cars, Kenny, where you grew up, did they call them reef chargers? If you had one old bus-up car, right? Like surfboards, right? You remember you had that old surfboard when you surfed, the places had plenty of reef. Oh, I'm going to surf the reef charger because if I lose that, not so bad, huh? So reef charger became the nickname for bus-up cars. Oh, man, look your car, what? Reef charger. I know. Make no sense. Some ladybugs bite. What? Ladybugs bite? Oh, I thought they just leave you without saying why, and then for the rest of the day you're singing Yesterday. No? Oh, wow. Uh-oh. You guys have your technical manuals out. Cisco made a post. My first car in California was a 66 VW, which I converted to a Baja Bug with big bore kit, upgraded to 12-volt system, and still remember the license plate number CVR157, somewhere in the Marine County, and I junked it since I sold to my friend and told him that it was not what he wanted. Anyway, to sell it back to me never happened, and I sold it to a teenager. There we go. Okay. That would be me, Andy. Oh, okay. Oh, you so bad, Southern LA. I used to surf How Bush in Ever. Oh, I never did surf How Bush, but every time I went was junk. You know, all choppy side ass, the whole bit. And I know side ass is a wind for those of you who didn't know. Wow, Andy, you can read fast. Yeah? Okay, let me try again. While ladybugs are decorative, arrayed on multicolored patterns, they are pleasing to look at and can bite people. They also pinch people using their legs. This has produced a bite mark and may lead to skin welt on people who are allergic to ladybugs. In May 20th, 2020, Google said so. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're past the bottom of the hour, but you know, what the heck? Let's play one more. Okay. I'm trying to get to requests I get sometimes. I did Hawaii. I did Calibre. We did the. In answer to someone who asked, did we find the song that we were looking for Kamwala Man? Yes, it was Maui Airport. Yeah. And that's what that was. But let's take one drive through Pearl City, and then we'll play the final song and call it morning. Okay, here we go. This is Pearl City with the new decorative concrete structures.
half a sea. Out down the road, 5.5 to sea. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I look down the road, 5.5 to sea. I look down the road, 5.5 to sea.
Now, don't laugh at me. Anyone else like the Don Quixote store around here? I don't know. All right, gang. We're gonna play the the last song that we do. Anyone have a suggestion of someone we can raid if you want to? All the people that I follow, none of them are online because it's Saturday. But if you have somebody, I opened up. It says here recommended channels, and I like to raid people that don't have that many, right? And we have Fernando Souza guitar, right? Blues, bossa nova, nova, and Brazilian music, right? And he's only got 19 people watching. And then there's Declane Zapala and Declane. Let's see what. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, he doesn't say here. Oh, there's no description. And there's also Jolie Fox. She has 22 people, and I don't really have. So if right, Forevermore. Yeah, we tried that one, and I screwed up. Is that a suggestion? I'm looking here. Anybody else have a suggestion on somebody we should raid? Right? Let's see. So much changes now. Wow. No can recognize. I know Missouri, Jeff. That's Pearl City, believe it or not. Yes, Fernando is nice and a great guitarist. Okay, where is Fernandez? Tina, yes. Fernando, jazz guitar, blues, nova, and Brazilian music. Great sushi bar in Pearl City Tavern. Okay. Geico Music is a loop guitarist. Has 11. He's very hype. Oh, I like those looper people. Does he do requests and all that, Dixie Dreamer? And if he has 11 people, let's go there. Okay, I love Don Quixote store. It has everything and much, much more. Andy, can you show a Saturday market video? Yeah, I could do that, but we're already 15 minutes past the bottom of the hour. Raid Capenna. Is Capenna there? No, I don't think they're on Twitch. Are they? Yes, he does requests. Raid Capenna. Spam Musubi. Is Capenna on Twitch? Do you know that for sure? Because I don't want to search. I guess I could search him out. Well, let me see if Capenna is here. Hold on. Capenna. No, they're not on. They're not here. No, they're not on. So you know what? Let's do this. Who's that? The Fernando guy. Oh no, Geico Music. I'm gonna try that. Hold on. Let's get it right this time. Co Music. Okay, here. Geico Music. Yeah, he's live right now. Okay. Let's go there. What do you say? But I'm going to play the Saturday Market one by request, and then we'll go there, okay? Which means we're not going to do the final song, right? If that's okay with people, because if not, it'll be 15 minutes before we raid, right? Is a loop guitarist. I love Don Quixote store. Let's see, Forever. Yes, he does requests. No more Capenna. Yeah, I figured that much. Okay, so we're gonna play. What's it called? You wanted to hear Saturday Market? Here we go. We're gonna play Saturday Market and then go raid. Okay, guys, hold on. Here we go. There you go, gang. Okay, so we're gonna raid Geico Music by suggestion of Dixie Dreamer. He does looping and he does requests, so it'll kind of be like Mike Bass, I'm guessing. I'm hoping to, I'm looking forward to discovering someone new. Mahalo for joining us here, gang. And again, we're on Twitch every morning at 6 a.m. and Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays also on YouTube and Facebook, simulcasting at 3:30, both of these Hawaiian time. Okay, gang? So here we go. We're going to raid Geico Music. Okay, so let's see here. I'm hitting it. Boom, bang. There we go. And you have the option to leave if you don't want to go with us. But sometimes it's nice to check them out and then leave from there. So, they get the credit here. So let's see, 37 moving. 37 of us are going over out of 51. Oh, 36 going, 37. Looks like 37 going out of 50. Oh, 38. Not bad. I'm waiting a little bit to see if we can get to 40 of people who will go. Yeah, you all will love the energy. Okay, so we got 38 people going. There we go. So here we go, gang. Rating now. Aloha.